Yo, what's poppin', everybody? How y'all doing out there today? Welcome back to the podcast, another episode of Caffeine and Green with your man, Conor Cardenas. And before we get into it today, man, I just want to give a huge shout out to the title sponsor of Caffeine and Green, which is 7 Seas Roasting Company, coming straight out of San Diego, my home roaster. Now, what makes this roastery so sick is that we get to work with these farmers. We're not just getting these coffees, we're working with them directly and making sure that everybody's taken care of. So we're not taking care of just the consumer, we're taking care of that farmer as well. So it's really awesome. We get to showcase these coffees. Now, full transparency, I am the head roaster at 7 Seas. But regardless, you know that the coffee that I'm giving you is straight fire, yo. So if you head over to the website, 7seasroasting.com, use my code C and G at checkout, you're going to get 3 bags of coffee for $30. That's an amazing deal because 2 bags of coffee is essentially $32. So you're getting a bag for free. It's a no-brainer. So you can go over to the website, choose from any of the coffees that we have, like our dark Guatemala, which is chocolatey and it's full-bodied. And it's a little bit of our dark roast. And, you know, it's just, we have other options. We have a Peruvian. We have our Lao coffees, the Fodom Quan, our new Lao, and Setapung as well. So we got options, people. So use that coffee code C and G at checkout, and you'll be good. My guest today. This is a very special guest, actually. This is my homie, Michael Hickman. What can you say about him? You could say one of the funniest people I've ever met? Probably. One of the nicest, most genuine dudes? Absolutely. But all together, I have to say, I wanted to have Michael come on to the show today because he's moving to the East Coast. Now, he might be back, but he also might not. And that being said, I wish him the very best of luck. And I thought, what a better way than to have him on the show. That way, his lady in Jersey and all his homies out there that he's going to make and all his homies here and in Hawaii can all hear it. So without further ado, my motherfucking brother from another, Mr. Mike Hickman. This your time to shine, homie. Let's go. Caffeine and Green. It's your boy Connor. What's good? Good. Caffeine and Green. And we are live. Michael Hickman, welcome to Caffeine and Green, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Lacadia. Beautiful Lacadia.
Yes. Cheers, sir. I always started off with a nice cheers, especially because, dude, the reason, I'm just going to get right into it. I wanted to have you come on the show today because I heard just only 2 days ago that you are moving to the East Coast, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Dude.
I'm an idiot.
What the fuck? What are you doing?
Oh, man. Don't ever fall in love, man.
Oh, well, kind of late, bro. I kind of did that about 10 years ago.
Right? Exactly.
Dude, I don't know. You're moving. Where are you moving?
The town is called Seabright, and the county is like Monmouth County. So it's like you walk
Seabright and Monmouth.
Yeah. So, I mean, you walk outside of my girlfriend's house, and you walk onto the beach, and you can see New York City.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, there's a ferry that goes right across the place that I work at.
So wait,
constantly.
is this New Jersey?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's New Jersey, but you see New York City.
All right. Damn, you're living in the Garden State.
Yeah, if that's what you want to call it.
That's what it's called.
I know.
Dude, there's some history to New Jersey.
Oh yeah.
And you're from Hawaii.
Yeah.
So this is, of course, how we met was through the connection of everybody Hawaii. So you went from Hawaii to SD, and now all the way out to New fucking Jersey.
Yeah.
Damn.
And between that, I was in NorCal too, by where you were.
You lived in NorCal?
Yeah, Santa Rosa.
Shut up! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Dude, Santa fucking Rosa.
Yeah.
Dude.
I was there for 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you ever go to the skate park?
In Santa Rosa?
Yeah. I did skate competitions out there when I was a little kid. It was in the castle competitions. And you do
I don't know where that is, but I'm sure I've probably seen it.
I mean,
I just can't put my brain around right
you
now.
definitely wouldn't recognize it. It was one of I've heard it referred to as like one of the last like early generation skate parks because there wasn't really any like pyramid. I don't think there's a pyramid there. It's all like bowls that you can kind of roll into, like roll over like a Twinkie or a nipple and just roll over it and then like pump around, do some ollies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I went to Santa Rosa Junior College, so I kind of stayed around that area, but
Okay.
I didn't really have like a car or anything like that, so I didn't get around.
Did
Played
you
soccer
go
up there for a little bit?
Oh, okay. That's how.
Yeah.
Dude, all you guys on the fucking Big Island straight up playing soccer.
I know, it's weird, huh? It's like, how did this European sport come over here?
Dude, and then did you know Trell Mangren?
Yeah.
Yeah, he played in Europe apparently.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't understand how
I think his dad was the soccer coach at the boys' school for the boys when after I left.
JP?
Yeah.
JP's the fucking man.
Yeah, he's
a
cool.
G. He's a G. I don't understand how so much soccer got played in Hawaii, but in mainland United States, soccer, and not to be like any shakes, I love soccer, but like people don't give a shit about soccer here at all.
I think there's like nooks and crannies. Like Northern California definitely has like
lot
of and then like Illinois, like Chicago area definitely has like a lot.
Seattle too. Seattle, like
yeah.
I was just talking about this yesterday. How, in Seattle, you actually see people wearing like Seattle Super Sounds or Super Sounders or something like
Sounders,
that. Yeah. People will wear those jerseys around town. It's like you ain't gonna see nobody wearing soccer jerseys down here except it's like Tijuana or like European soccer teams.
Yeah.
Which is chill. I mean, I like seeing skaters wearing like Fly Emirates jerseys. Like it might be like I would say Real Madrid, but it was also, isn't it like Paris Saint-Germain too? Don't they have it? You don't keep up with soccer?
Yeah, I don't keep up with soccer anymore.
Dude, did you play football too in the Waimea Cowboys?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, for a year. I think I was in 6th or 7th grade when I played for them.
Dude, you know Nava, of course. Nava and I were kicking it. This is years ago now, but we were kicking it on the rooftop of Basic in San Francisco.
Uh-huh.
And he showed up one day and he was wearing an A's hat with a fucking Dallas Cowboys jersey on. And I was all, bro, what is going on with that combo right there?
Dude,
and
I give him so much shit about it, but
dude,
he's like, I've been a Cowboys fan since I was like 3 years old. I'm not changing now.
Well, that's what I told him. I was like, what's the deal? And he explained to me, it's the Waimea Cowboys. And that's what it was. And then we got into talking about like, well, Emmitt Smith and Michael Irvin, Deion Sanders, like that dream team essentially.
Well, that's like right when we were like growing up. Those guys were like the studs,
Yeah, of course. I mean, that was right around the time Michael Jordan was fucking like hit the shot, on the cover of Sports Illustrated and Utah Jazz and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You realize that back in those days, it was like kind of how the Cavs and the Warriors have been like the last 5 years. There was back to back the Bulls and the Jazz.
Yep.
Michael Jordan just smashing on them. And then it was also the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, and the Bills never could make it work.
Jim Kelly couldn't finish the deal.
No.
What's the deal?
I don't know, man.
Fuck, man. Get him on the show.
Dan Marino too. Let's get them both on here.
Dude, I want to do a dream panel and it'd be Dan Marino and Jim Kelly and me talking shit to both of them and like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, and I'm just gonna bring up Ace Ventura the whole time to Dan Marino. I'm just be like,
I was gonna say isotoners.
Yeah.
Dude, I love talking shit. It's so fun. I sit around, like, aside from them, they'd be like, are you serious? Who is this little ass boy right here talking to me?
I will choke your little neck, dude.
It's like, you're still tiny, bro.
Yeah. I'm still bigger than you. I'm 60, but I'm still going to wring your neck.
Dude, guarantee. You know what I was talking about the other day, too, is I can't wait till the 30 for 30, like, hour special when they talk about the Warriors and how sick their little 3 out of 5, basically their little thing went, because they've won 3. They were going for 4 for the three-peat, but regardless, they're gonna have this. I can just see it now, like ESPN 30 for 30, the Golden State era, and like it or something like that, and it's gonna be just like epic Steph Curry shots, KD, and then in like today's free agency, so if he signs with somebody else, and then it's gonna be like after KD, or KD signed back despite the drama.
Well, and then Clay and all that, who knows what's happening with them?
Dude, I'm telling you. Okay, do you follow basketball?
Not a whole lot. Only when it comes down to the finals and stuff.
The finals.
Yeah.
So you know who Kawhi Leonard is then?
Yeah.
So
he went to San Diego State, dude. Of course I follow him.
That's what. Okay.
That's the only person I follow, pretty much.
I mean, you obviously know I love the Golden State Warriors, but I'm also a huge basketball fan. So when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, the only team I ever
I don't even like to say the word hate, but like the only team I disliked with a hard passion was the Cleveland Cavaliers. Huge problem with that team. LeBron is a beast. Never taking that away from him. But
Are you talking about the championship Cavs?
yeah, the championship Cavs.
Yeah.
Like now I don't give a shit about them. Like whatever. It's cute. Whatever. But now when they like that when I saw them playing the Raptors, I wasn't bummed. I was like, this is going to be a good series. And then, they basically beat Steph Curry because everybody else got hurt, essentially. No shade, of course, but Kawhi Leonard is a fucking beast. He's amazing. He can beat everybody in the East, and the team rose, and he was there. He did his thing. I wasn't mad about that, and that's all good. But now Kawhi Leonard is a free agent because they only signed him for a year, and they're talking about trying to get him to the Lakers.
Yeah.
And Cisco is a Laker fan. Dude. Next year,
I don't think they're gonna get him. I think he's gonna go somewhere else.
Dude, he might go Clippers. So my theory is he's either gonna go to because the teams that are scouting him are of course the Warriors, KD, right? So it's the Warriors, the Clippers, the Knicks, and the fucking the Clippers. So Kawhi Leonard is also the Clippers, Lakers, and then the Raptors and like one other team. It's like, dude, he wants to go to the Clippers apparently, but they got LeBron and Anthony Davis.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't want to go to that team, and like that would kill your.
Dude, that's gonna. But why not though? The Warriors did it. If you think about it, it was like Steph, KD, two of the best shooters of all time, arguably, of course, but just facts. And then Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Andre Iguodala. You got this star-studded team, but then you get Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and Kawhi Leonard. They could possibly be more dominant because not only do they have great players, but they have size. So, but they don't have the shooters like Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. Regardless, so
I mean, they're great shooters, but I don't really know. I can't really speak on basketball as much as I want to.
Dude, I need to get into like a basketball panel. But either way,
yeah, you do,
dude. So tell me why you were moving to the East Coast. Essentially, I mean, I know it's Jess.
Yeah,
shout out Jess.
What's up, Jess?
Hell yeah. But yeah, you were. Leslie was talking to you about like everything. I'm like, no, stop. We get the show. So yeah, what sparked the move?
Well, the bar that I worked at out there, they've always like asked me to come back, and every single time I was out there, they'd be like, "When are you coming back for the summer? We'll save you a spot." And I was like, that was always been in the back of my mind. And also too with this move that we have in San Diego, we were getting kind of booted out of our place that I've been at for 13 years.
Oh, what? In PB?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So getting booted out of there, and then it just kind of like brought up this, like maybe this is fate. Maybe this is where I'm supposed to be. Move in the right direction. Almost signed another lease with Andy, my roommate, and I just had like this weird gut feeling in my gut. I was getting like sore stomachs, couldn't really sleep, and I just felt like it was like the wrong move. So I talked to my mom about it. My mom like kind of like cooled me out, and then I just decided it was the right move to go be with Jess on the East Coast and play that out for a little while.
Damn, son. Did you ever think in your entire life you'd be living not just on the East Coast, but then let alone New Jersey?
No.
No. Not never.
No. No, not even close.
Dude.
I never thought I'd be east of the 5.
That's true, though. Fuck. I feel the same way now.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so crazy. So, like, what are you going to be doing out there when you go now? Just working at this bar?
Yeah, working out there. I'm going to try and get the weekends off so I can spend as much time with Jess as I can and I guess make up for lost time that we've been not seeing each other. And
that's rad.
Yeah, go from there.
So how you're doing a what is that, a bi-coastal relationship?
Yeah.
So
it's very long distance.
How long do you go between seeing each other?
At first we're doing probably every month we would see each other for around like 2 to 4 days, which is not that easy. Just travel is expensive and it's hard and it's tiring and it's a 6-hour flight. So it's pretty difficult.
Yeah.
And so this is going to take away a lot of that stress that we have,
That's gangster.
you know.
You're ready for, and how long have you been dating her now?
About 2.5 years.
Dude, you've been doing this for 2.5 years?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like it because time just flew by, you know.
Dude, that's nuts.
Yeah.
So essentially you went from not having like, I don't want to say a goal to get out there, but like you have something to work for every single month now. You're like, yo, I got to go see my lady. Or like, my lady's trying to come out to see me.
Yeah, God bless her. I mean, she made a lot more trips than I think I did.
I mean, is that because you live in San Diego? I mean, who doesn't want to come to San Diego?
I mean, I guess I might have helped it out a little bit, but I mean, it's still difficult for her no matter what. So I mean, you gotta love that,
dude. You gotta love, man.
Yeah, gotta love.
I'm fucking about that.
Yeah.
So now, excuse me, as you're being on the East Coast, are you going to go to New York a lot more now? Are you gonna go check out some of the states that you maybe never seen, like Rhode Island or fucking,
definitely never been to Rhode Island
or Massachusetts?
I've been to Massachusetts. I went to my sophomore year in high school. Actually, I did a year in Massachusetts. I went to high school.
In high school?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I was doing like really bad in school, and my mom and my dad like sat down. And they were like, "We gotta figure out how to make this kid learn."
You were in Hawaii at this time?
Yeah.
And why Mass?
They had a really good school out there for kids with like dyslexia, ADD, learning disabilities, and so they decided to send me out there. It was like the #1 school in the country for it.
Sick.
So I got to do a little bit of time out there. So I've seen like Boston, New York, Philadelphia, all those,
Dude, Philly. I know Jess is like a huge Eagles fan.
Oh, dude, she's a huge Philly fan of everything.
Phillies?
Yeah.
What?
Phillies, Sixers,
and the
Flyers.
I fuck with the Sixers. I honestly was hoping they were going to beat the Raptors in the finals. They were playing like Joel Embiid, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's probably going to be leaving, but Joel Embiid is like fucking tight.
Yeah.
But regardless, I fuck with the 76ers. I think that's a good team to support for sure if you're out there. And then the Eagles. I remember that, dude, I hadn't even met Jess yet, and you were out there for Super Bowl, and I was like, fuck that, Raiders. And they were like, I was just joking.
You're not even relevant.
Yeah. It's like that's the first impression. It's like, damn.
Yeah, and then I got to go. So they won the Super Bowl when I was out there, and then we went down and for the Super Bowl parade down there.
Is it epic?
Yeah, it was pretty insane. But we didn't even see like any of the players or anything. It was so crowded. It was insane.
But just to be there though, was probably just super sick.
The environment was definitely intense.
It was lit.
Yeah.
Dude, I got to be in San Francisco. I'm not a Giants fan, but growing up in the Bay, we have so many teams there. Bro, if you have no money, if you want to go to a game with the homies one night, go to an A's game.
Yeah, exactly. It's $5 tickets and $1 hot
$2
dogs.
Tuesdays. Or it used to be $2 Tuesdays. Now it's like, I think $2 for the seats for the bleachers, but then it's like everything's kind of regular price. But back in the day in Oakland, it was $2 tickets for the bleachers, $2 beers, $2 hot dogs. Fucking, are you kidding me? Dude, yes, bro, let's go. But now they do it, I think it's like one weekend a month. But either way, regardless, there's that. And then but if you had like a little bit of money, you could go over to what used to be Pac Bell Park. I think it's like SBC Park now or something like that.
I don't know what it is now.
But the Giant Stadium.
Yeah.
And
that's a sick stadium though.
Dude, right? I mean, it was super fucking ill back in the day, bro. I mean, you could go to either or, but when they won the World Series the first time, I was actually in San Francisco because I was already living down in LA at that time, but I was like on a skate trip or something, and if it's the Giants, I'm like, yeah, whatever, fucking A's all day,
Yeah.
But for some reason, I was up at what used to be like the old Huff store, and I was standing outside and I was smoking a cigarette, and I could see down. Like we're up on part of like a hill, and they had the fucking World Series parade, and people were just fucking like lit. They had the fake beards on, like Fear the Beard. And you could just see the parade going, and people just like, dude, it was fucking like 9 o'clock, 9:30 in the morning. Like people were just drunk as fuck.
Yep.
I was standing there like, what the fuck? And
yeah.
I was like, damn it, I wish I was like down there. But I heard Mac Dre slapping, so I was like, yeah, I can't. Yeah. All right, cool.
All right, I'll dig a little bit.
Yeah, like, you hear the bass slaps, and you're like, regardless of team.
Dude, so what are you gonna do when the Raiders go to Vegas? You gonna stay strong?
I am. I'm gonna stay strong.
You decided.
I decided. I decided, and it's because though it was honestly it took. I felt like this is it's a stupid thing and it's a team, but the way my philosophy on life is like I feel like certain thing happens for a reason. I believe there's signs, kind of like how you're saying you get in your stomach things and stuff.
Yeah.
I believe in that even when it means to the thing or when it comes to the things I care about most, which is like I love my teams. I do. I'm not gonna be like fuck you and your team, but like. I grew up in the Bay Area. But
you're a Raider fan, so you do that.
Yeah.
That's like a part of you.
It's a part of us. And then Oakland Coliseum's right fucking there. So it's like, yeah, whatever. But I seen this dude when I was in SD. I got off the plane. I'd flown somewhere or whatever. And this dude had a big ass calf. Like he was a bigger dude, but he had a big ass calf. And it had the Raider logo. And it had on there
LA.
Oakland, LA, and on the bottom, like around the bottom of it, Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And they obviously haven't moved there yet. They have one more season in Oakland, but I was like, damn, this dude already has Vegas tatted on him. And then, I went to Leslie's Christmas party, and one of our homies, this lady Diana, her husband is a Raider fan, and I was like, fuck yeah, and dude, he's like a big ass dude, like big basketball player size guy, and we're just talking shit the whole time, me and him just vibing. And we're talking about the Raiders. I was like, you still going to be a Raider fan? They go to Vegas? He's like, hell yeah. And I was like, why? Like, tell me why. And he says, because, like, it's not about the city that they're in. It's about the vibe. It's about the team. It's about, like, that's your team. Regardless of where you're going to go, you're going to be a Raider. And I was all, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
My dog, R.I.P. Raider Nation. But, like, Raider Nation Cardenas. I named my fucking dog Raider Nation. So it's like, yeah, whatever. Like, I'm down. And then you go to Vegas because Del Mar's there. You see the fucking Raider Center, and you see
everybody's getting behind it.
Dude, already they have a Raider image store, and you see everybody rocking Raider gear, and it's like when you go to Oakland. So I was all, people are not obsessing, but they're accepting.
Yeah.
And people are about it. And so for me, I mean, if people were there and be like, yeah, fuck that. No, this ain't Raiders, blah, 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 blah. And I'd be like, yeah, fuck this place. But at the same time, nobody's like that, and people are accepting it. And in a weird way, it's like when you go to Vegas and you think Raiders is like, oh, this was like kind of should have been this way the whole time. Vegas, gambling, they're fucking supposed to be pirates, Raiders. Right? Like, oh, that makes sense. It's like if any place was going to have it, Vegas should have it.
Yeah, I kind of wish they came to San Diego just so we could have stuck it to Dean Spanos,
dude,
the Chargers front office, but. Taking all of
I'm gonna tell you right now,
all of California, they would have had LA, they would have had the Bay Area, they would have had San Diego.
I voted for SD.
Yeah,
like 100%. That would have been so gangster. You think it's bad now that if it like with all the Raider gear I have, the Biggie thing is Raiders, but like, dude, if it would have had San Diego Raiders, this whole house would be black and silver, son. Just SD Raiders.
Bay. Have a painting of the bridge,
dude. It's like you put the Bay Bridge to the Coronado Bridge.
Oh! Dude,
that'd be fucking sick. And then you're right next to Mexico, and everybody in Mexico fucks with the Raiders.
Everyone,
dude. It really is a culture thing. Yeah,
or the Cowboys.
Well, it depends on what part of Mexico you're in.
Yeah,
right here, it's the Raiders. Yeah, guarantee. You know what's actually sick? At the Raider Center in Vegas, they have the Dia de los Muertos helmet that they made, and it's all in like that kind of crazy print on the helmet with the Raider logo.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. We need to get off the Raiders. People are gonna fucking be like,
they're like, all right, stop talking about football and baseball.
Stupid shit. Either way, all right. The one thing I did want to ask about, so like I know you're going to the East Coast because of your lady Jess, but because you're gonna be not gonna be so close to home no more, like Hawaii. You're not gonna be 5 hours away. You're gonna be 10 hours away.
Yeah.
Even 11. So it's like a full-on like round the world trip to get there. What are you gonna miss most about San Diego or the West Coast? Like Mexican food,
the
homies,
all of that. I mean, I've worked in the bar industry and everything for so long, where any day I have off of the week, I pretty much know somebody's gonna have that day off, and someone can hang out and like cruise with, and and I can just go to the beach with them, or grab a beer, grab some tacos, and surf or do whatever.
Oh,
the surf out there is a little more fickle. It gets good, but in the wintertime it's way colder.
Dude, yeah, you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Less sharks though.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, dude. Ain't no shark fucking with that cold ass water. Nah.
I mean, that's what they say about the Bay Area too. That the water's cold too.
See, they have the great whites though. You ain't got no great whites up in Jersey.
I think there's a little bit.
Nah, guarantee not.
No,
I'm telling you, it's too cold out there.
No, I think they do, but I don't think that they have as much food up there. So I think they a little more sporadic.
They stay down in Miami. They're like,
I'm
not going past there yet.
Chilling. Yeah, but I think all of it, the weather,
Yeah.
where it's never really anything I got to worry about. Where I'm gonna leave the house in shorts. I'm probably gonna be all right all day.
For the most part.
Yeah, for the most part.
Dude.
They have a lot of humidity.
Dude, the humidity out there is
mosquitoes,
tough,
the
bro.
cold, the thunderstorms that come with it.
Ticks in the forest.
Yeah.
Damn. It sounds bad, like I'm shitting on it, but I'm not. It's just like those are the things.
No,
that,
like I always say, man, there's good and bad with everything. So
yeah, of course. But okay,
I can tell you, just as many good things about it as I can bad. But
of course.
Yeah.
But tell me this though, you're gonna be so close to Philly. Like, have you had the Philly cheesesteak?
Oh yeah,
the legit Philly cheesesteak.
Absolutely.
Cheese wit.
Yeah.
That's or wit cheese.
Did you
Chez.
say? God, I'm trying to mess this up, and Jessica's gonna kill me.
You gotta get ready, dude. You
it's,
gotta get it right.
Yeah, I know. There's a way to order, or you get sent to the back of the line.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, so it's
Cheese wit.
You take it like a wit or with cheese, or just say with, and then that means it's coming with cheese.
But you say wit. At least that's what I saw on TV, because you don't say with.
Yeah, I don't know how it goes exactly.
Fuck,
I gotta
dude.
get that right though.
Oh,
I think they can
man.
understand me, but yeah, there's two like Jess actually sent me like a bunch of cheesesteaks one day. Like from Philly.
What?
Yeah, she like freeze packed them. She called this place up. I think it was Jim's. And she like freeze packed them. They freeze packed them for us and sent them over like overnight. And we just had like I think like 8 cheesesteaks. They were insane. They're so good.
That is a keeper straight. I go to the East Coast for that. If
right?
Leslie was on the East Coast,
Yeah, you
she
better
was
send me
like,
those cheesesteaks.
she's like, I sent you some cheesesteaks. I'm like, what? I'll be like, I love you. I'll move.
Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah, and then go to New York and get me some pizza and then send it
Dude.
over.
Okay, the pizza in New York. That's one of the things I was gonna say as like a positive.
Yeah.
You live so close to New York City,
Yeah.
dude. You can't do New York style pizza, bagels. You can't do that shit over here.
No.
I've been to some New York style spots and it's cool, but it's the pizza still tastes the same out here.
Yeah.
It's just how big the slice was. But when you go to New York, there is something about I think it's because we have you guys have the Atlantic Ocean, we have the Pacific. I fully believe it has to do with being on the Atlantic Ocean. Has something to do with like the yeast or the way the bread rises or something.
I have no
bro.
idea how they do it, but
It tastes way better.
It is so much better.
The bagels are like way fluffier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe it's like they're maybe these are like heirloom wheat or something like that. Something that they can't do it over here. Maybe it's like humidity. But
Maybe
regardless,
it's the humidity. Humidity's making the bread better.
Dude, for real. But I mean, that's the one thing I loved being in New York City, but New York City it's intense, bro. It's
a
what San
beast.
Francisco is becoming.
It's a beast.
Dude, the skyscrapers.
Yeah.
And just like when you're in those streets, I remember skating through those streets in New York, bro. Just, from Lower East Side Manhattan up to like 3rd and 63rd.
Yeah.
Skating through those or like getting on the subway and doing these things. And it's just like, that's the original cities. Not fucking San Francisco where you got a trolley just rolling up and down the hills, No, bro, this is like keep it moving. Money making Manhattan. If you're in Brooklyn, if you're here, you're there.
Step out in the streets and it is overwhelming.
Dude, it's heavy. It's always loud.
Yep.
Always some noise going on. Wind tunnel one street, fucking no air on the next street.
Yeah.
Subway, just air conditioner broke. Everybody sitting there just hella mad, just fucking sweating like.
Yep. I mean, it's just a big city though,
Yep. Dude, I fuck with it though. New York's tight. Jersey, I've never been to.
Well, you guys are gonna have to come and check it out.
Well, I've been to the airport.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was like the worst experience.
Was it Newark
of my
or
life. It was Newark.
Yeah.
No, JFK. I've been to JFK.
Yeah.
Newark was no bueno, bro.
Yeah, it's San Diego's like 1,000 times easier. I'm just like, I love San Diego Airport.
Dude, the one thing that I always reflected on, and I still to this day, doesn't matter where we go in the world. If somebody asks, "Oh, where do you live, or where are you going back to?" It's like, "Oh, San Diego." They're like, San Diego. Either they've never been there and they want to come, or they're like, I love it there.
Yeah.
Never like, yeah, I'm going to Wichita, Kansas.
Yeah.
Like,
never been. I heard you guys probably had something cool there, but I don't know what it is.
We got cornfields.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm talking shit, but I'm just saying, no hate, Kansas. But it's what my point was is that you never get bummed that you're coming back to San Diego.
No.
If anything, you're like, I just came back from the best trip of my life. I'm going back to San Diego. It's like, damn, I really want a burrito when I land.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's I really appreciate that about this place. But I feel like it's different when you go to other places too. Like if you go to fucking Philly, I stopped in Philly once, coming back from New York, and I saw a Philly cheesesteak spot in the airport, and I was like, I got to do this. And I got it, and I was like, dude, that was fucking really good. Maybe it was like some bullshit thing, whatever, but at the same time, we don't have that quality over here. And just even like that kind of sourdough white bread roll.
You gotta go get the legit one, dude.
Dude, I want to fucking go to Philly and check it out and see what it's about out there. Because I love history. I want to see the Liberty Bell. I want to see the Rocky statue. And I definitely would go to an Eagles game. But you for sure know I'm going to wear my Raiders gear.
Oh, dude. Don't go to a Raider game, Philly game.
Dude, I'm ready, bro.
You better have some security with you.
I'll go with you.
I'm tiny. What am I doing?
No, dude. I met a dude from like South Philly once. And he was like the most intense dude I've ever met in my life. And he
Welcome to the East Coast.
Dude, he was like, yo, I don't even know the dude's name, but he was telling me, he's like, I told my father I was going to move to California. And he's like, we had to duke it out in the street because he's like, only like soft ass fools live in the West Coast.
That's what they think, man.
Dude,
they're like,
yeah.
oh, you guys only can deal with like nice, perfect weather. You guys can't handle it.
That's true.
I'm fine with it.
Dude, yeah. I become a bitch when it becomes cold. 60 degrees? Get me a jacket.
Yeah.
I'm cold. I need a beanie.
Yeah.
You go to like, dude, and I lived in Albuquerque once.
What the hell?
Yeah, it sucked.
You
actually, I'm talking shit. I actually really liked it, but I knew I couldn't stay out there it wasn't sustainable for my well-being.
Yeah.
But you get used to everything. If you're gonna live in Philly, or I mean, not Philly, but Seabright, and you'll get used to it. Eventually, you're just gonna be like that bone-chilling cold. You're gonna be like, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But in Albuquerque, it would get to like 19 degrees. I remember one day it was like 3 degrees outside, and I just got used to it.
I'm not even going outside. Give me a heater. Give me some Netflix,
dude. There's monsoon season. And like it'll be fucking so hot outside, and there'll be wind just kicking up. The electricity in the air is super gnar, and then you fucking all of a sudden 1 o'clock rolls, and then all the fucking storm clouds come over the hill into Albuquerque, and then it just thunder, lightning, monsoon, blah 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 blah. You see the rain hit the ground, it steams up. It's crazy, bro. That's how hot it is out there in the desert, right? And then an hour, maybe 2 hours later, stops, everything dries, and it's like it never happened, and it's like. Just it's bearable heat by that point. It never drops. It like might get a little cooler, but then it goes right back up to like 100 or whatever it was. And
oh man, I can't do that 100-degree heat either.
Oh dude,
I need my perfect like 80 degrees, dude.
Like today, it's 83 degrees outside.
It sounds like perfect for me,
dude. This is the butteriness right here. This is like
yeah.
I want
the water's probably like 66, 68. You can jump in, cool off.
Dude, this is why. When you think of San Diego, why you pay as much money as you do to live here. Really.
You pay for sunshine.
You pay for this all year. You're like, god damn it, why do I pay this? Like you're just hella mad at yourself. Like,
yeah.
Fuck. And then all of a sudden it's summertime and you're all,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Duh.
Well, no, I think it's only like May and June you really feel bad at yourself about like, cause it's like, gloomy and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of the year you're running outside. You're like, it's 80 degrees in December, dude.
Yeah, dude, on the real.
Yeah.
And that's why San Diego, and this is no hate to LA. I love LA. I do. But San Diego is just so much better in the summer. It's like, it's not like the valley where it's way too hot.
Yep.
105, 113.
I'm sure it gets like that on like Santee and
Oh, dude, 100%. But they all come down over the Ocean Beach, PB, Mission Beach. And then it's popping. Then you get all the homies in one spot.
Yep.
Oh, man. Have a barbecue.
Yep.
Oh, or just somebody's turning up at a party because you know somebody who lives in OB or PB. And then it just gets turned. And it's like, before you know it, it's 2 a.m. You're turned up. Still wearing an Aloha shirt and some board shorts.
It's happened to me one too many times.
Dude, and there's not a sad thing about that.
No.
You encourage that.
Hell yeah.
Wake up the next morning. Damn. Last night was tight.
Last night was fun. It was a good
What
time.
are we doing today?
Same thing.
Yes, dude. I fucking love that. That's why. But now, I think that's going to be the best part about going to the East Coast. In a really weird way, you get to redo it. You get to start fresh.
Yeah.
Make new homies. Make new experiences. Be like, oh, yeah, we're just going to go to Cape Cod today. Whatever.
Cape Cod. This guy was Cape Cod.
I don't know. I just picked that out.
Yeah.
Or maybe you get to go to like a Phillies Patriots game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's fucking tight. Or go up to New York, see the weak ass Jets.
Probably won't do that.
Or the weak ass Giants.
Just won't let me go to any of those games.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they hate New York. Well, not hate New York. They hate New York teams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Philly's like.
Okay. See,
Philly's like the
even know.
hardworking, like
it's the blue collar.
the blue collar city, and New York is like the banker.
Okay. See, when I think I don't know if I've told you this, but I went to Penn State.
No, you did not.
Yeah, I did. I did go to Penn State.
Jess actually wanted to go there, but she had to go to Rutgers instead.
Rutgers?
Yeah.
In New York?
No, Rutgers in New Jersey.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wait, is Rutgers prison in New Jersey?
No, Rutgers is a school.
Oh.
Rutgers University.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I know there's Rutgers Island.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Is it in New York or is
Yeah,
that
I think
Jersey?
it is.
I don't know. Listen
Yeah.
to us West Coasters.
Yeah.
What the fuck I'm
Trying to talk
talking
about East Coast.
Yeah, stupid. Wait, what was my point? Oh, Pittsburgh. When I went to Penn State, still just being a West Coast kid, my Bay Area mentality. They during football season when I was going there, they had like a floor, like the whole floor, like a community TV. It was a big screen, and our entire there was you walk into the common area, and then one side was all these other rooms, and then there was the other side was all the other rooms, but it was split, right? On Sunday, the Phillies, or not the Phillies, but the Eagles played the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it was
man, that's a huge game.
yeah, and I was walking in there, and I'm like, what the fuck is the deal? Why is everybody in here? They're like, oh, it's the Pittsburgh Philly game, and I was all, okay. Didn't even register, bro. And homies who were like homies weren't homies for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck you.
Yeah, we've got the fist fight
Yeah,
over
just
this.
over this football game, and I'm like, bro, it's not even that big deal. Like, where are you from? And I was like, California. And they're like,
That's why you don't understand.
yeah. I was like, okay, cool. And they're just like, yeah, shut up. And I was like, I had my Raider jersey. Like, yeah, whatever. Like Raiders.
They're like, what?
Yeah, shut up, California.
Yeah.
And so they kept calling me California, and then they'd be like, well, Bay Area, where are you from? And the only baseball jersey I had was San Francisco, so I'd wear that. But
Yeah.
I was just like, whatever.
Yeah,
A's fan, but
whatever.
it was G. It was G. It was G. But how about going to Hawaii? Has Jess been to Hawaii?
She's been with her family over there, I think, once. But we're going to be heading over for Nava's wedding in February.
Oh, Nava's getting married?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So we're going over there in February. But it's kind of weird. So she takes the California bar again in February, and it's the same week as Nava's wedding. So it kind of like rolls into like one big week for us.
Wait, so is she taking the California bar to possibly get back to Cali?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're only moved over like temporarily?
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see. I mean,
Or maybe permanently?
I mean, yeah, it's all up in the air right now, but I mean,
So Jess is a lawyer.
yeah.
Damn. Good job, sir. Dude, that's
good,
tight.
good luck on winning any arguments, huh?
Dude, right? She's like, nah, I'm going to break this down.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it like this.
Yeah.
And then she's going to turn your own argument against you so that your point that you were like, I'm going to drive it home, she's going to make you feel like, damn.
Yeah, it might be like 3 weeks later, but then I'll be like, damn, she won.
She's like, I can't wait till he figures this out.
I can't wait. Yeah. He is so dumb.
Got you shook.
Yeah.
Damn. So do you think you're going to go up to, you're going to check out maybe Toronto, go up to Canada, got your passport?
I got my passport. I got my global entry.
You got the global entry?
Yeah,
Dude, that's
yeah.
the clutch,
That's what
bro.
I mean, that's what you got to do when you're going to Mexico a bunch, you know?
Dude.
Even though I haven't been able to use it as much as I really want to, but I mean, that thing's $150 for 5 years.
I just got it.
You sit in that line one time, it's worth it. I was paying $150 to go through one time.
Dude, I fucking did the global entry, and then it comes with TSA pre-check, which I already
Yep.
had. Dude, the global entry is the fuck. We
Yeah.
walked when we came back from Spain,
Oh yeah.
bro.
Does
Walk in,
Leslie
boom,
have it
boom,
too?
boom. Oh yeah, it's dude. She got it first, and then told me to get it.
Yeah.
And I almost blew it. I get down to the fucking last minute, bro. Straight up, down to the within. We left on June 18th. I got it on June 4th, or no, it was May 18th, and I got it on May 4th. And then they were like, "Yeah, it's gonna be a couple weeks." And I was like, "Oh, I leave on this date." I got it on the mail on the 18th, but we were already gone. So they were like, "Just use this piece of paper if you have any problems." But I was able to just use my passport.
Right.
Boom, boom, boom. Got it, and in and out, dude. Fucking through customs or whatever, re-entry, no problem, so fast.
Yeah. Jess was trying to get hers, and then we had an appointment. It was scheduled. She was out here, and we are gonna go down to the San Ysidro border and like do the interview and everything. But we woke up, and it was like a 7 a.m. interview, and we went back to bed and skipped the whole interview.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Dude, crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, they canceled mine because of the government shutdown.
Yeah. Oh. So we got ours at about the same time than the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the government shutdown, they canceled Leslie's the first one, and then she got it, and they just, she checked up to the day of. The fucked up thing is they don't call you.
No.
They don't let you even know. You just have to keep checking. So on the
Yeah.
day of mine, I checked, and they canceled it. I was so pissed.
Well, what happened with mine got, so I went down there, and everyone that I talked to before was like, oh, yeah, it takes like 20 minutes. You can go down there, pop right in. You go to your appointment time.
Mm-hmm.
I was there, and I was waiting for like 2 hours for my appointment.
Are you
And
serious?
because everyone got backed up.
They
So
must have some troublemakers that
Yeah.
day. That's what it was.
Oh, I've seen I saw people like coming and crying, like in handcuffs, like going, like getting pulled, like behind the scenes of like.
Shut up.
Yeah.
For real. Like they got caught up on some shit.
Yeah.
They, like try to get global entry on some dumbass things.
Yeah, and or I don't know if they were just being detained for whatever reason, but
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because
like,
they
I'm
ask
not
you all
messing
those.
around with that.
Yeah, nah. They ask you like, have you ever been arrested? Have you done these things? And then because like they're fingerprinting you.
Yeah.
Like super gnarly. Essentially, they're basically streamlining the process.
They ask you even if you have like any financial troubles or anyone in your family does. So like if there's any like reason
Yeah.
why you might partake
fleeing
in
the
any
country,
of this,
yeah.
partake in any of this kind of stuff that would get you into some.
What do you think about if you? I mean, this is completely off subject, but what are your thoughts if you were to move to like another country and just chill,
I would love it.
dude? Have you been to Spain?
No, I've been to Portugal, and Portugal's sick.
Dude, my in-laws just asked us if we could like go travel with them. They want to go to Portugal. I was
Yeah.
just like, we decided, yeah, we're gonna do it. But we were just talking about this morning is we just came back from Spain and we did Primavera Sound in the last 2 days.
Yeah.
And it's a music festival. And dude, the Europeans, the Spaniards especially, they just do it right. They start the festival at 10 p.m. Goes till 6 a.m.
Jeez.
4 in the morning, bro. Just sunrise coming up, dancing like, and they're fucking getting it till 6 a.m. And it's like, dude, this is the best shit ever. Getting home like 8 in the morning, like smoking one more spliff, getting on the fucking metro, and then just like walking back. And it's like everybody's going to work, and we're still like the night before it closed, just like,
Yeah.
hell yeah, sleep for an hour, hop on the plane.
Smelling like booze and weed.
Fucking love it, dude. I love it. This twists out there
Yeah.
and insane. But I don't know. I fuck with that. And then you could seriously, what better way to learn a language? I mean, I want to live in a place where I can speak Spanish just fluently all day, every day, have like minuscule money, maybe get like a little job just to like do whatever, but live out there for maybe like a year. It's like, it's relatively cheap because they be siesta-ing. I don't even know if that's a word, but it's a siesta.
Siesta-ing.
They got siesta, dude, from like 3 to like 7. It's from like 2 to 6, but they be taking that extra hour.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's like 3 to 7.
I love my naps, dude.
Dude, Leslie fucking siesta'd super hard there, dude. She fucking like one of the last days. Our homegirl Lauda, shout out Lauda. She was all. I just want to see this lady this girl Peggy Gao, and she doesn't have the 4 a.m. set. She has the 4 a.m. set, so she's like, we can go whenever. So Leslie, we came back from hanging out all day. I
The
skated.
4 a.m. set is probably like the legit one too.
That's
huh?
that's the set.
Yeah.
That's the set you want to go to. And so we didn't even leave the house till 11:30, maybe midnight. We came back from skating, drinking, smoked a couple spliffs, and then fucking Leslie slept from like 6 to maybe 9, 10 o'clock. She gets up, she's like, I'm ready. And then we just go to this fucking thing at maybe like midnight and just fucking party till like 6 a.m, bro.
Oh man, I just got tired just thinking about that.
Dude, no, that's the shit though.
I mean, when you're there.
Dude, I don't know. It's the crazy thing about it is I'm 33 now, and I honestly feel it's weird. Maybe it's like the whole you're in your prime, right? They say people who are like athletes or even in their do whatever or just your prime of your life is like 32 to maybe like 35, 36 years old, right? That's your prime. I just feel like I've partied harder in my 30s and done more and like more exciting, more fun, more homies, doing these things like right now, and I'm just like, I feel so fucking alive. Like, yeah, just saying, like, this is sick.
You also run like 8 miles a day, right?
Not anymore, but I like the other day I went on like a 4.5 mile run, and then tomorrow I'll probably go on like a 6 or 7 mile run. So it's like getting back. I'm about to start training again. My dad hit me up. He was all, "You want to run another marathon?" I was all, "When?" He's like, "December." I was like, "Oh, fuck." They got to start training now.
You can't say no to dad, dude.
Dude, Dad's 72, 73 years old, something like that. He's like asking me if I want to run a marathon. I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, you kidding me?
No, he's
all right.
Yeah.
I can't be showed up by my dad.
Yeah, no way. You're going to be doing that to your kid one day, too.
Dude,
so
he's like, yeah, what's up, fool?
Yeah.
It's like, come on now. Let's go skate. Like,
Yeah.
70-year-old fucking hitting the ball. Be like, let's go skate, bro. Like, what's up? Dude, I don't skate anymore. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Okay, don't give me no bullshit.
It's still cool, right?
They're gonna be like, I don't skate, I hoverboard.
Yeah.
Okay, dude. Let's take one more shot of this. Tell me about.
Oh, the screwball.
What is this? What is this drink? Tell me about this.
Oh, that's a screwball, dude.
Dude, it's a peanut butter whiskey.
Peanut butter whiskey.
And what are we about to do after this? I mean, because this is different from what I do on most of my podcasts, but I actually got corrected the other day. I say legitly a lot, like I make up my own word, but it's legitimately. I've been corrected by some homies at work.
You can say whatever you want, man. Everyone knows what you're talking about.
I fucking legitimately just wanted to have you come on because you're what I consider a very good friend of mine. Don't see you all the time, but every time I see you, it's like
always good times.
It's always good times.
Yeah.
So that's why I just wanted to have you come on. Cause it's like, well, fuck it, whatever. Like, I don't know when the next time I'm gonna see you is. Cause now you're moving to the East Coast. Normally, it'd be like, oh, we're going to Jackie's, or we're gonna meet up with this person. Oh, Hickman's gonna be there. Oh,
yeah. I mean, that's what makes that's what makes good people, man. Is when you never see them for a year or two or however months.
Not
or
that
whatever.
long. Yeah.
I mean, well, however long. But just as soon as you see him again, and there's not a step missed. It's right back where you guys were.
Dude, that's a true friend though.
Yeah.
And then to the fact that normally we're on here talking about what people are doing and da 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 da. But it's like, dude, fuck. I just wanted to have you on because it's like you're a fucking homie. You're moving, and that fuck, man. It kind of bums me out, but I'm happy for you.
No, it's a good situation, man.
Dude, it's a great situation.
We're doing things.
Moving on up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cheers. Oh my goodness, that's not bad. So we're drinking the Screwball peanut butter whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
It says whiskey and natural flavors and caramel color. It's pretty delicious. I'm not gonna lie. It tastes like a breakfast shot.
It's pretty legit.
For all of you out there who are just listening to what we're drinking, and
it's going nationwide.
Is it going nationwide?
Yeah.
So is this straight out of OB?
Yeah.
Ocean Beach?
That's the OB Noodle House. Boy, Steve and all them made the recipe, and now they're rolling with it.
Well, Bar 1502 down there,
mm-hmm.
they fucking. Oh, sorry. Bar 1502. What's the owner's name?
Steve.
I've met him a couple times.
Yeah.
He made Bar 1502 a whiskey bar.
Yeah.
So now they have a distillery here in San Diego?
I don't know exactly how they were doing it, but they were making it in, I think, Carmel Valley, and then they were labeling and doing all their stuff down in San Diego and Point Loma somewhere, just by, people that work for the company or work for the bars and the restaurants that they had. They were just having them come in and label, and then, just the foot soldiers out there, pumping it into all the bars, just all the bartenders, servers, and everything that we know a lot of people that work in the industry.
Sick.
So they were distributing it out to everybody. So, I mean, they're doing a great job, and it's gonna be big, I think.
Dude, that's fucking tight.
Yeah.
So if you
It's
come
cool
back,
it's cool to see something like that started off on such a small scale, about to be something so big. Even though I'm not really like a part of it, but seeing everybody do well is something pretty cool.
it's always, I mean, that's one thing I'm about. That's what this show is about, is the homies doing better things, bigger
Yeah.
and better things. And that's also why I think you fit into coming on the show today, is because, dude, you're doing bigger and better things. You're bettering yourself. Shout out Jess again. I just keep shouting her out because, I hope she listens to this. She gets pumped. It's like, there's no negative thing about this.
Yeah.
It's just different. And you're going to find things, I feel like, that you're going to love about the East Coast that you can't do out here on the West Coast.
Exactly.
I've only heard people say, like, the reason people are so, like, I guess not West Coast, I don't want to say rude, because I've fucked with East Coast people. I think they're real.
Yeah.
On the real. They don't just get the fuck out of here, kind of
Yeah.
thing. Like, and you say that to somebody here and they're like, oh my God,
Sensitive.
why you say get the fuck out of here?
Yeah.
And over there, it's like, you're fucking around with people. You say get the fuck out of here, kind
Yeah.
of thing. Or even just, they don't do no bullshit. Like, if you're gonna talk to somebody on the East Coast, I feel like they're gonna call you out if you're faking the funk, and that's
Yeah.
a big deal to me. That's why I'm like, I feel like I have the Bay Area kind of gives you that mentality, but then you fuck with people in the East Coast and they're already about that mentality. So it's like, oh hell yeah, I can fuck with you, son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They have a different mentality for sure, but I mean, I appreciate it.
Dude, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then but then you could take Jess to Hawaii, and it's so
I'm just gonna chill her out. I'm just gonna be
son,
like, babe, this is what it's about.
this is what it's about. So, where's Nava's wedding at?
The Mauna Kea, actually.
Shut up, really?
Yeah.
Dude. Fuck it,
Um,
what's the the Mauna Kea thing with
Oh,
like
the flower.
the Jehovah? No, like the mountain, like when the people are protesting the symbol.
Oh.
Or the what is that thing?
Oh no.
Telescope.
Oh, the telescope. They don't want that.
Yeah.
Another one up there for
Dude.
sure. I agree with that too, though. So, but that's getting into politics, and we're drinking, and we don't get to do politics.
Oh no, dude, no. That is not where this conversation is
Yeah,
going. No,
yeah.
fuck no. Are you gonna take her to Waimea?
Oh hell yeah,
Dude, Waimea's the
I'm gonna
shit,
show her
dude.
everything. Over.
Dude,
Waipio Valley.
Dude, Waipio Valley is the fuck. Those cars that are stuck,
Oh yeah,
that have like
or,
driven over
crashed,
the
or crashed down there. And,
that are like stuck in the fucking woods and shit.
yeah.
Dude, that was such a trip driving Waipio. Like my father-in-law Jason drove us down, and I'm just looking at the cars like in the trees, and I'm all,
Yeah, when you finally made it down,
yeah,
and you're like, wait, that could have been us.
yeah, and they're like, yeah, it's just, it makes me, when I go there, I'm a man, obviously I'm a man, yes, but then there's like the man's man,
Yeah,
and when I look at my father-in-law, I'm like, this is what I need to strive to be. He's
Yeah.
the man's man. Only a man's man is gonna drive you down Waipio Valley.
Yeah.
Waipio, sorry, everybody. Why for the Hawaii for the Hawaii crew that's gonna listen to this, the Waipio Valley. When you drive down that, it's like you're a fucking man's man. You're like, I got this.
it's a 1-lane road with like a sheer drop.
You gonna die.
Yeah,
You gonna die if you fall over. That's the period. You might be able to like fall out of the tree, like the car a little bit and get off the tree, but damn.
I mean, I'm sure Jess isn't gonna do this now, but
No, she will. She will. Yeah, or you can. I've seen people walk down all the
Oh,
time. Yeah, but I mean,
still
when
don't
you-
walk back up.
fuck it. Training. Get that hit
Yeah.
training in there. High
Yeah.
intensity training.
Right? Oh my god.
Dude, I love Waipio Valley. There's some, people. I don't really believe in religion, to be honest, but I believe in like energy. And when you go to Waipio Valley, if you don't really believe in energy or whatever, just go to that place when you're down on the beach and you get to see and you're looking up. Like, you can understand like energy, and like there's just something so much bigger out there.
Yeah.
You don't have to call it God. You don't
Or
have
you
to
can
call
just
it
watch
like,
Waterworld.
Nah, fuck that.
Kevin Costner, dude. Come
Nah,
on.
bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, you ever think about this? How about this? They in the last, like in 2000, they did like a shot of the Arctic Circle, and it was like all ice, whatever.
Yeah.
And then in 2019, like half the ice is melted and it's whatever. What happens if it ends up being like the real world is supposed to just be like a water world? Like, the United States was under 2 miles of water during the last ice age, or it was ice. 2
Yeah.
miles of ice. And like, maybe when that shit melts and it just goes back and it's like, yo, this shit'll just be buried.
Well, hopefully my kids have gills.
Dude, they probably will, bro. Evolution.
Evolution, exactly.
Dude, it's fucking crazy. What are your thoughts on aliens?
I don't have any thoughts on aliens.
Nothing?
No.
You heard of Bob Lazar?
No.
Never?
Uh.
Bro, this dude worked at SR4. It's like a thing outside of Area 51, and he was talking about how he worked on like a plane that the fucking United States government had. They had like 9 saucers, different shapes, all these things. I was just asking my sister-in-law about what she thinks about aliens.
And what'd she say?
She said she thinks they're cool, but like.
But that's about it.
That's pretty much about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as I was asking about this, she was watching Indiana Jones and the newest one. I was like, oh, the one with the aliens? And she was like, yeah. And she's like, I thought it was funny.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, unless I'm watching, what's that Will Smith movie he did?
MIB or Independence Day?
Independence Day, yeah.
Dude, that's Welcome to Earth. Bah!
Yeah.
And he hits the alien.
Dude, that was one of the best one-liners Will Smith ever did.
Would you ever hit an alien? Let's talk about that. Would you hit an alien?
I mean, if I had to, I think I might. But I try not to hit anybody, but... I mean, if he's trying to take over Earth, I guess I got to, right?
Yeah, fuck that alien.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
Be like, yo, bitch, welcome to Earth. Clow. But
Yeah.
what happens if they had like multiple arms and they stopped it and then you couldn't hit it?
Man, I don't even know.
Dude, where's that at, man? You got to
I
have
don't
these
know.
answers ready.
I don't know, man. I feel like I need to do like...
You got to be ready.
What's that TV show where they... like Doomsday's preppers? This is the kind of stuff I got to be training for.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. People worry about like nuclear war here. Fuck that. I'm worried about aliens.
That's
what
what you're
happens if
worried
an alien's... No, I'm not worried about that.
That's what Warriors Kano. All right, everybody.
Dude, I don't worry about politics. I worry about like real life shit. And some people
Aliens.
might think like politics is real life. All you have to do to not worry about politics is not read the news or watch the news.
It's a soap opera.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking reality TV show to the nth degree. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, fuck that. I'm worried about shit. Yo, we're on a floating rock.
Yeah. Well, since Andy and I don't live together anymore, my news doesn't. I don't get it as quick as I do because I used to just walk out of my room and Andy used to be on this computer and be like, "Did you hear about this? Did you hear about that?" And I'd be like, "No, dude, but I want to hear it."
Dude, I like to toe the line of well informed and involved and completely disconnected. Honestly,
I'm disconnected.
dude, because if it's not, I understand we're a part of a bigger thing, right? This is bigger than us, right?
Yeah.
We're a part of a country and all these things. But in your everyday life, if you're going from your house in PB to a bar in downtown and the people that you're going to be fucking with all day are just trying to have a good time and you're trying to have a good time, that's what I'm worried about. And
Yeah.
I would rather just be happy and have endorphins pumping through my body, even if the end of the world is about to pop off in like 20 seconds. And me and you are having this conversation and we're like, yeah, this is sick. Let's pour another shot. Like, hell yeah. You know, let's smoke a spliff, like whatever. And then all of a sudden the world goes to shit. I'd way rather be like drunk and smoking a spliff than fucking be like, oh my God, this was coming the whole time. You know?
Why do we not know?
It's like, fuck it. Whatever. If it's going to end, it's going to fucking end.
Yeah.
Period. I'd rather go out smoking a spliff. Like, dude, this is chill. Yeah. Okay, cool. Fuck yeah.
All right, this is what we gotta do.
We're going to follow the dude who knows how to shoot that gun. There he is. Let's go
Let's
find that
it,
guy.
yeah. Follow that guy.
Dude, I told Leslie, I said, if the shit ever hits the fan, I want to be in Hawaii. I'm going to go over to Tommy's house and hang out with Laura.
Yeah.
And fucking Tommy has all the guns.
All the guns.
He has all the fucking bows and arrows.
Yeah.
We good.
Knows how to hunt.
Dude, we're good, son.
Yeah.
I'll learn how
We'll
to
be
hunt.
eating.
Yeah. We're going to kill some fucking pigs.
Did Leslie ever tell you how we met?
How you and Leslie met?
Yeah.
No.
So we obviously grew up on the Big Island together, but I knew her brother, but I never knew like Leslie or like probably knew her, but I just didn't really like. We're a little bit further away in age than, you know, me and Del Mar.
Yeah.
So she was probably at her soccer games or like when I was playing
Soccer
Yeah,
again.
Soccer again, yeah, once again. But we both went to San Diego State, and I was a little bit older, and I wasn't like I didn't grow up in the dorms like she did. you know, through
going to
through
private school and shit?
No, no.
At San Diego State.
Yeah, I
Oh.
didn't go through the dorm system. I didn't grow up through like that. I was a transfer student and all that. And we're getting on a plane back to Hawaii for Christmas break, I believe it was. I was probably still a little intoxicated from a night of partying with my buddy Kyle. And I'm coming on the plane. And I'm I'm looking at my ticket. I'm looking at the signs. I'm just like, where I'm supposed to be. And I look down, and Leslie's sitting right there. And I was like, is this A or is this G? Like, I'm like super confused. I was partying like all night with, you know. And she's just like, no, you're not even in the right place. Go over there. And then we were on the same flight again back to from Oahu. Oh no, that was from San Diego to LA. It was a little jump a plane, and then we went from LA to the Big Island, to Kona.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't see her again until later that night at a party, and I was like, "Hey, I know you.
I just talked to you on the plane."
I just talked to you on the plane. She was like, "Oh my God, you were asking me the stupidest things." I was like, I was exhausted and tired and wasted.
Lit.
Yeah. That's kind of how like our whole
How your friendship started?
Yeah.
And then you came back to San Diego, and you already knew Jackie, right?
I already knew Jackie.
So Jackie kind of like groomed Leslie in terms of like her sales and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and her business career. So did you guys reconnect when that?
Probably a little more after that as well too.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I mean, when you're from Hawaii, you kind of just like always try and show love and like always trying to help each other out, because I mean that's what Hawaii's about.
Of course.
You know.
I mean, it's definitely. I feel like the Big Island. I mean, I can't say this because I'm a haole. I'm not. I'll admit it. I'm a fucking haole, bro. I'm from the Bay Area. Like, I'm not gonna front. Like, I'm from the island. You know, I just have a lot of homies from there. But the Big Island specifically, they're very loving people. I mean, all people in Hawaii are mad loving people. There's just a certain, how do I put this? There's just a certain type of love. There's a certain type of attitude that Hawaiians have. Whether you're from Kauai, if you're from Oahu, if you're fucking any of the islands, Big Island, whatever. Everybody is on the chill vibe. I've never really met a dick from Hawaii. I mean, whether or not they're like super aloha, like Mr. Aloha, like, hey, choo, hey, pono, you know, kind of thing. Or like, you got like my homie Raleigh, who's just like a straight G.
Yeah.
But he's from Oahu, but he's like mad love. You got my homegirl Keisha. She's from Kauai, and they kill it. And like, they might look different than everybody, like in maybe like a board shorts or whatever, and they look more G. But anybody you meet from Hawaii just has that aloha spirit. And they got mad love, and they're just mad respect, and like auntie, uncle, fucking take the shoes off at the door.
Yeah.
Fucking let's eat some spam musubis. Like, let's get lit. Let's have some beers. Like,
that's the best thing about Hawaii.
That's
on the real. That's the best thing about it,
dude. That's
why all my best friends, all like everyone I'm ever gonna meet through life is either like from there, I grew up with them, or I met through them, or you know, besides like a select few that
select few
that have came through besides that. But yeah, the Hawaii people's those are those friends I was talking about, where you don't see them for a year or two and you just pick up on the same step.
Yep.
You know,
I fuck with it.
Yeah,
dude, there's been multiple times. I remember one time specifically, I hadn't seen you in a minute, and you were at Jackie's house, and somebody said like, oh, Hickman's out back. I walked out, I was like, what's up, Bo? How you doing? And you're just grilling. And I was like, what are you doing? And you're like, oh, man, just cooking, getting ready for the family dinner, whatever. And we're all kicking it. And it's like, I remember that specific moment. I don't know why, but you were just grilling. And for me, that ties so much to Hawaii. Like, somebody's always grilling, especially if the homies are there or family's there. Like, when I go to like my in-laws and my sister-in-law, when she was super young, we went to the house on the Big Island, and my father-in-law, they had killed a cow, and they had already butchered it, and it was all good. But we were gonna have like a family barbecue that night with all the Benignos and not the Benignos, sorry, it was the Tagudans, like her mom's side, and like Uncle Mar and all these other uncles that I have. And my father-in-law's like, you know how to grill, yeah? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, all right, you're cooking all night. And I was just like, fuck.
Rookie.
Yeah, like throwing me on the thing. But then there was these T-bone steaks were so fucking big. I had to have my sister-in-law, Jaylene. I was like, all right, we're going to do this. We each grab like a fucking, like
Tongs?
the tongs. Yeah. And then we're like flipping these things on the grill. And
Yeah.
had to do it for everybody. And it was like a rite of passage. I had to cook for the family, and I'm over here just fucking doing it. I'm like, is it good? Everybody's like, no, it's good. It's good.
Well, man, if you look through history, man, everybody, you got to eat.
You got to eat.
So, I mean, you got to, like, everyone breaks bread, man.
Dude,
you
meat and rice, though. But that's that's why I fuck with Hawaii super hard is it's like the Bay Area. It's the mentality. Like, in the Bay, you have the hustler mentality where we might not be hunting for our food. We might not be living off the land, but everybody's trying to get that paper, and everybody's got to hustle, and you got to pull your part. If you fuck with a family, a Mexican family, black family, whatever, if they're tight knit and you're trying to like date a daughter or marry a daughter, you got to pull your weight in that family circle. There's no freebies.
Yeah.
You go to Hawaii, you have to cook for the family. You have to fucking go out and pick coffee or do something else, or like you got to go down and help herd the cows.
Everyone has their part.
Dude,
No
you
matter-
have to pull
yeah.
your fucking weight, and that's why I fuck with it super hard. Super hard. I don't know, especially the Big Island. It's like, again, my father-in-law, Jason, I see him, and he's like what I would think like a man is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, herding the cattle, fucking working at the auto body shop, doing his damn thing, and he has like a beautiful house on like 5 acres that he provided for his family. It's like,
Yeah.
yo, that's fucking ill.
He's the friend that you call when you're like, oh, I got this door. It squeaks. And
Yeah,
you're
he's
like,
like-
I got you.
He's like, I'll come over. I got the WD-40.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. You're like, what's WD-40, man? I'm like, oh, God. This guy.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing more humbling than to like think you're the shit and then go out there and be like, yeah, I fucking know nothing. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, dude. Like, these people really be living it. And then you even have like your 1-lane roads. You go out to where Leslie lives out in Ahualoa. There ain't even fucking streetlights out there.
Nope.
2019, no streetlights.
It's
What?
beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
It's beautiful. You can
It's a
see the
beautiful
fucking
thing.
stars out there, bro.
Yeah.
Talk about light pollution on some
Yeah.
real shit. You fucking go out to Ahualoa. There ain't no worry about no light pollution. You walk outside, you can see the Big Dipper, Little Dipper, Orion's Belt. You want to see Jupiter? It's right there. Look at that red ass planet. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Dude, I took astronomy in high school. That's what we did. We just went and sat outside.
dude, Leslie told me about that.
Yeah.
She said that growing up in Hawaii, she had like a fishing class or something like that where they'd fish at night because there's like more fish out at night or something.
Yeah.
And then she had an astronomy class. And like that was some nights where she would like go over to JP and Trell's house
Mm-hmm.
and fucking like kick it with their family, have dinner, and then because the class started super late at night, because part of HPA, that's
Yeah.
what you got to do, right?
I mean, yeah, there's definitely those classes that you do that. It's usually when you're like a junior or senior.
See, I don't even know about this stuff, bro. It's like that's fucking ill. I told Leslie, I said, hey, we have a kid, they have to go to HPA.
Yeah.
Like they
Dude.
have to.
Every single time I follow HPA on like Instagram and everything, and every single time I send it to Jess, she's like, "You're so spoiled. Like you're
Dude.
such a little dick, dude. Like,
Dude,
oh my
Phil-
gosh, she's
Phil-
like, this is so insane."
You know Philip, right?
Yeah.
Philip, he calls it. He's like, "It's a cult, bro." He's like, I was like, "No, fuck that. I want to be in on that cult." Like,
Yeah.
yo, that
I want to
network,
drink. I want to drink the juice.
give me the juice. Like, yeah, I want my kid to have the juice. I want because I think about the network that they have, and I see that, and I think, yo, as long as you have that network of homies, you'll never really be alone, and you'll always like want to better yourself. Because I just see everybody who's come out of there, and I feel like people are bettering themselves. I'm not trying to say like drink the juice. Honestly, like the proof is in the pudding.
yeah.
You see everybody is doing it, and like I think that's a motivational thing. You reflect your surroundings, right?
Yeah.
If you see all your homies killing it, you see all your homies trying to do better things, playing sports, being in a successful reggae band like fucking Micah and Iration, like they
Yeah.
all grew up playing soccer, going to HPA, doing these things. You're gonna fucking
Dude,
strive to be great.
All my friends that I know from there are all superstars.
That's
you
what
know,
I'm saying.
so it's like whether they're doing,
You're
East-
a superstar. What you talking about?
East Coast things and like raising families, or like West Coast things and like doing reggae bands, or like
Yeah.
being in movies, or like whatever it is, or commercials, or whatever it might be. And they're all just
Yeah.
or
Scott Eastwood.
Yeah. the kid's starting to kill it, man.
Dude.
I mean, he's been killing it for a while, but
Dude, honestly, I it trips me out. It trips me out to see how all those like just one school can pump out so many sick ass homies.
Dude.
But then you all fuck with each other. Hold on. You all fuck with each other, and then you all hang out, and you guys are like the chillest people ever.
Yeah.
That's what's so crazy.
It's like no one's more important than the other. Everyone's on the same playing field, no matter where you are.
And if you're in the like, if you were an outsider looking in, you would think like, oh, these are like some cool kids or something. Like I could never fuck with them. But then you're like, when you're in it, everybody you meet, whether it's generationally or oh, we went to the same school for like a year together or whatever, you just see at like the HPA alumni events or whatever. Everybody fucks with everybody, and everybody's like, dude, that's bullshit. There ain't no like.
Yeah, there's no
vibe
line
to it. That's not like
there's no like age group. There's nothing.
Dude, it's the
know?
Hawaii aloha vibe,
Yeah.
like on the real. And it sounds like for me and whoever might be listening who's like not from Hawaii, they might think it's bullshit, but it's real. It's just, dude, y'all have the aloha spirit, and that shit is so sick. Like, why would you not want to be a part of that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I fuck with that.
It can't be explained to
Dude.
experience it, really.
Until you experience it. You see the rolling hills and shit, and just like
Yep.
the chill vibe, and then you're at like the Fat Pig or whatever. What was that spot in Waimea? It's like a new spot. We have
God, it's in Waimea, right?
Kala fucking
That's my cousin.
yeah, your cousin. He fucking went to our fucking thing that was there. It was it's a new spot in Waimea. Is Leslie? Baby, Leslie.
Is she here?
I don't know if she's here. Sorry, I just for all you guys. Leslie usually is hanging out in the back room while we're doing a podcast, and she'll like respond to. Did she poke her head out?
No, she ain't here.
Ah, she ain't here. Either way, we had like the horse. I think it was like the horse and pig or something. Thank you.
God, what is that
Cheers.
thing called, dude?
We're having another peanut butter whiskey.
Fish and the hog.
The fish and the hog. See, I knew she was here.
Ah, she just came in the door with all this food. Where did you go? Oh, yeah.
So, for everybody listening, especially for all those from Hawaii, Leslie, my wife, went to Homestyle Hawaiian and got Korean chicken, made spam musubis, and we have some rice, and what else do we got, babe?
Don't talk about me.
She said don't talk about her. But we're basically, because Hickman's moving to the East Coast, we're doing it real big today, and we are going to have a Hawaiian style, basically like
Boom.
like barbecue or luau, if you will, makeshift luau. There ain't no pig, but we have some Hawaiian dishes, and it's fucking lit. I think we should. Are you trying to go to the beach right now?
Yeah, we need to get there, dude.
Yeah. Okay. I think we should just end this right now. We've already done an hour 9,
Oh, damn.
and I keep it between an hour and a half. I think we should just go to the beach right now. We're already kind of a little litty right now. I kind of want some more beer, honestly.
It's 80 degrees, dude.
It's 83 degrees,
And
just in case.
just in case anyone's wondering,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful day out here in
Let's go get after it right
San
now.
Diego.
I want to get some fucking tan. I want to peacock a little bit.
Let's get some rays.
Dude, I'm down. All right. Well, let's wrap this up. Tell the people where they can find you. We did it a little different today, guys. This was 100% just my homie coming on, just talking. We're just bullshit. We talk about aliens. We talk about whatever.
Talk about sports we didn't know about.
I hope y'all enjoyed this, but Michael Hickman, if the people are wondering, tell them where they can find you. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever.
God, I don't even know my Instagram handle off the top of my head. I think it's MJR_Hickman.
Okay.
I think that's it.
All right.
I think that's it.
Is that across all platforms?
Yeah, I don't know what Facebook is. I don't even know what that is. I don't have Snapchat. I don't have Twitter.
All right. Yeah. I have a Twitter, but I've never used it.
I try and keep my social media down to a minimum.
All right.
Yeah.
I like it, bro. Fuck it. So next time we meet, then, if we can go either go on the East Coast or when you come back,
Hell
if you
yeah.
ever come back, we'll have you back on the show. Because I always tell all my guests, now that you've been on, you're coming back on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is not like the last.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
This is a repeat.
Oh, dude, this is definitely going to be a repeat. You know what we should do? We should do it at East Coast.
Dude, you guys should come out there. Dude. We can do it at our new
I'm
spot.
fucking down.
dude.
I'm fucking down, bro.
in the middle of the winter.
Let's go Jersey Shore.
Dude, that's where it is. It's the northernmost beach in the Jersey Shore.
That's where you're about to live?
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm there.
I'm
son.
not.
We're
Not
going
like, we're not
Jersey
like
Shore.
fist pumping or like
Oh,
doing
we're
GTL.
gonna fist pump. No, we're gonna GTL, and we're gonna document the whole GTL.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna go gym, and then we'll tan, and then we'll
do
laundry.
and we'll do some laundry.
Yeah, and we'll go
That's how the
t-shirt
whole-
time.
That's how the whole sequence of events
Dude,
is gonna go.
we're gonna fucking do it, and then we're gonna fucking like straight up GTL, and then we're gonna fucking fist pump. We're gonna Philly cheesesteak it.
Damn,
Dude,
we got a
fucking
lot
down.
going on.
I'm down.
That's a big weekend.
Dude,
You better take
I'm
like
already
at least
ready.
4 days. At least 4 days.
my protein.
7 C's. Connell's not gonna be here for about 4 days, and when he comes back, he's gonna be about 6. Oh man.
I'm so down. Okay, well, fuck yeah. All right, well, Mike, thank you so much for coming
yeah,
by.
dude.
Thank you for being a guest on Caffeine and Green.
Hell yeah. Thanks for the Coors Lights, brother.
Oh, fucking A. Thank you for the whiskey.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah,
Thank
brother.
you, brother.
Aloha.
Aloha. Give me that. Peace.